Here is your Radio Theater Channel weekly podcast for download. The RTC still has the very best old-time radio on the live streaming. And if it's music you love, tune in to the RTC Music Channel, where this link and many others are on our website at oldtimeradiolisten.com. Now, here's Jim.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the RTC Weekly Download. I'm your host, Jim Dolan. Today it's all about comedy and laughs. We'll have some Bob and Ray, some Jack Kirkwood, and we'll start off with the king of the comedians, Jack Benny. This one's entitled Murder in the Library, and it's from 1938.
J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Life Begins When You're in Love. It's not always that you can have delicious things to eat and to save money at the same time, but sometimes you can. And Jell-O makes the most attractive desserts and salads you ever tasted, and Jell-O is amazingly inexpensive. It costs only a few cents a package. One package serves the average family generously, and they love it. Jell-O is America's favorite gelatin dessert, and no wonder. For only Jell-O brings you Jell-O's delicious extra-rich fruit flavor. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. All six are packed with that ripe fruit goodness, fresh and tempting and satisfying. So for that extra rich fruit flavor, and for one of the most economical desserts you can serve, be sure to get genuine Jell-O. Don't accept any substitutes. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. Life Begins When You're in Love, played by the orchestra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you a man who has joined the ranks of Hollywood turfmen and bought himself a racehorse, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking. And Don, I don't know where you pick up all this information about me. Now, how did you find out that I bought a racehorse?
Well, Jack, I was talking to Bing Crosby the other day, and he just happened to mention it.
Oh, yes, Bing knows about it. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to put my horse in Crosby's stable, but it's too crowded.
Well, Crosby has an enormous stable. There's plenty of room there for your horse.
All right, then he wanted too much money. I wouldn't pay him $80 a week to board my horse if he sang it to sleep every night. Oh, I'll find another place for him, all right.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Oh, and Jack, you know I'm a pretty good rider, so if you ever need a jockey, think of me.
I've got a horse, Don, not a 20-mule team. Why, your shadow alone would break his back.
Say, Jack, how'd you happen to buy a racehorse? You don't know anything about horses.
I don't, eh? Well, it might interest you to know, Phil, that I was kicked in the face at the age of 10.
By a horse?
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, my father sent me out to feed him, and it was dark in the barn. Now, believe me, fellas, I know plenty about horses.
But why this secrecy? Why didn't you tell us about your horse before?
Well, I didn't want people to think I was showing off or doing it for publicity. You know how modest I am, you know?
Yeah, what's the name of your horse?
Buck Benny. And you're going to hear from that baby. If I'm any judge of thoroughbreds, he's going places.
Well, tell us more about it, Jack. Is it a yearling?
What's that, Don?
Is it a yearling?
Well, it's a sort of a back bay color with a black spot on his nose.
Oh, you don't understand, Jack. Is it a yearling? In other words, how old is it?
It was 2 years old in January. So I wish you'd talk a little plainer, Don. I didn't quite get you there, you know? But it's a real thoroughbred, and I know.
By the way, Jack, who's your horse's sire?
What is that, Phil?
I said, who's the sire?
The sire?
Yes.
Oh, I am. I paid for the horse. What a silly question. Gee, Phil, you don't know what you're talking about, do you?
I don't, eh? Well, let's see what you know. Is your horse a gelding or a filly?
A what?
Is it a gelding or a filly?
Is it a gelding or a filly? Is it a gelding or a filly? Trying to be smart, making up words.
I'm not making up words. Is it a gelding or a filly? In other words, is it a boy or a girl?
It's a horse! My goodness, you're just a dodo if there ever was one. You won't be so smart when he wins the Irish sweepstakes.
Have you got a trainer for him, Jack?
A trainer? No, I just bought him a rowing machine. That'll keep him in shape, all right.
A rowing machine? Well, that settles it. You don't know any more about horses than I know about music.
Oh, I don't. I don't know anything about horses, eh? I used to be a trout.
A trout?
Yes, a trout, and I gave out plenty of good tips, believe me.
You're a fine turf man.
Yeah.
How many legs has your horse got?
My horse has 4 legs, Smarty.
How do you know?
I bought him a blanket with 2 pair of pants and shut up. Believe me, I'm sorry the whole thing came up.
Hello, Jack. For heaven's sake, what's the matter now?
Well, what would it be? Phil and Don found out that I bought a racehorse, and you can guess the rest.
Have you boys been picking on Jack again?
Oh, don't interfere, Mary. I can fight my own battles.
Well, you fellas ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Jack knows more about horses than both of you put together.
Yeah.
He even tried to get Lady Godiva for a jockey.
I did not.
Then why did you put blinkers on the horse?
Oh, you're just making things up, that's all.
So you've seen that nag of Jack's, huh, Mary?
Oh, sure, a couple of times.
Well, is it a good horse? What does it look like?
Looks like any minute 2 men are going to step out of it.
It does not. It's a fine-looking steed. It is.
Gee, fellas, you ought to see the way Jack pampers that horse.
Pampers him.
What do you mean, Mary?
Jack bought him shoes with arch supporters.
Now, look, fellas, Mary's giving you the wrong impression. Now, here's a picture of him, Don. He's a pretty good-looking animal, isn't he?
Say, he is at that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, let me see that picture, will you?
Here you are, Kenny. What do you think of him?
Oh, boy, he's a beauty.
Looks pretty fast, doesn't he?
I'll say he does. Well, why is he laying on his back?
Kenny, turn the picture around like this. There.
Well, I'll be darned. He got up.
Yeah. He does all kinds of tricks like that. Now, go ahead and sing your song, Kenny, and give me back that picture.
Say, wait a minute. Let me have a look at that.
Here you are, Phil. Well, is that a real horse, or isn't it?
Good-looking animal, all right. But wait a minute. What's this stamped on the back of the picture?
Where?
Right there. It says Man o' War.
Man o' War? Well, that's the name of the photographer, Joe Man o' War. He's a Greek fella. Oh. Sing, Kenny. I must have picked up the wrong picture.
I fall in love with you every day. I fall in love with you same old way. Just like the first great moment long ago. I fall in love with you. The day we fell in love was simply rapturous. I never thought that spell could quite recapture us. Yet each time we meet, it's all the same again. And this eager heart bursts into flame again. I fall in love with you every day. like that first great moment long ago. Same old thrill, same old glow. I always find your kiss just like new, and rediscover this charm of you. And every day, like our first rendezvous, I fall in love with you.
Kenny Baker singing I Fall in Love with You Every Day. That was a beautiful number, Kenny, and a very romantic thought.
Thanks, Jack. And dedicate that song to your horse.
To my horse? Why?
Well, I'm mad at my girl.
Oh.
Little snip.
Kenny, gee, I never saw a kid like you, always getting a new girlfriend, then picking a fight with her. What's the matter with you?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just a gorilla.
Kenny, you're a simian, but not quite a gorilla.
Well, he's young yet.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, going from the zoo to our plays, tonight we are going to present what we think is an...
Jack, pardon me for interrupting, but I just noticed that your shoelace is untied.
My shoelace? Oh, so it is. Thanks, Don. Excuse me a minute, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Jack is bending down to tie his shoelace, why don't you skip out and buy yourself a package of Jell-O?
Oh, so that's your little trick, huh?
It comes in 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. Hurry back now.
Ah, folks, what other program starts on a shoestring and ends up with a plug? Don, that was a very clever ruse. Now, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, for the first time this year, we are going to offer our annual murder mystery. We feel that this will be a high spot in the career of the Benny Federal Theater Project. So now we will present a deep, dark mystery entitled Murder in the Library, or Book Marks the Spot. Gee, isn't that clever, folks? And I thought of that all by myself.
You laughed all by yourself, too.
Now, wait a minute, Mary. That was a very funny title. I can't help it if our studio audience didn't get it. But I'll bet our listening audience liked it.
We did not.
Now, in our little drama, which will go on immediately after the next number, the cast of characters will... pardon me, folks. Come in.
Hiya, Buck.
Hello, Sandra.
Well, if it isn't Damon and Pythia. Well, I haven't seen you two fellas in weeks. Where have you been keeping yourselves?
Well, we've been pretty busy, Buck. Me on my farm and Slep on his.
Oh, that's right. Slep did buy part of your farm. How's it going, Slep? Have you planted anything yet?
Yes, but believe me, Jack, it's no good. I'm having plenty of trouble.
Well, that's too bad. What's the matter with it?
I struck oil last week and it ruined my potatoes.
Oil? Why, that's great, isn't it? What kind of oil is it?
Banana oil. He's trying to sell that property back to me.
Oh, well, I don't blame him if it isn't good land.
He shouldn't complain. I gave him a rock-bottom price on it.
Yes, that's all I got was rocks. Our cactus wouldn't grow there.
Well, naturally, Slep, you gotta clear the land first. You know, break up the rocks and cart them off.
Say, what am I, a chain gang?
Well, you just don't know anything about farming, that's all.
Is that so? I'm a good farmer.
A fine farmer. He bends over in front of goats.
He does?
Now, listen, Mr. DeWine. What about those rabbits you sold me? Oh, fine rabbits.
Well, what about it? I sold you 2 of them, didn't I?
That's the trouble. I still only got 2.
Now, wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute. Look, boys, you can settle your own troubles when you get home. Let's talk about something else.
Tell him about your horse, Jack.
Oh, yes. You know, fellas, I bought a racehorse.
That's right, Buck. I heard about that.
Hey, I'll bet he's a regular pumpoony.
Yes, he's all right, but I'm having trouble finding a place to keep him.
Oh, well, why don't you keep him on my farm, Buck? I got a nice pasture for him.
Keep him on my farm. I'll dye the rocks green.
Well, that's a good idea. I'll tell you what I'll do, fellas. I'll split it between you. Andy, I'll let you feed him for 7 days, And Slep, you can feed him for 7 days. How's that? What are you laughing at, Mary?
Promotes the matzahs in 1 week.
Never mind. How does that strike you, boys?
Now, wait a minute, Buck. If I were you, I wouldn't let Schlepperman have that horse.
Why not?
He'll put rockers on it and give it to his kid.
Well, I'll take a chance. Now, you each get him for 1 week, and I want you to take good care of him. He's a very delicate animal.
Well, leave it to me, Buck. I'll take him first.
Now, wait a minute, Henry. I want him for the first week.
No, sir. I gotta have him right now. I got a lot of plowing to do.
Oh, that's fine for my racehorse. Say, how much are you guys going to charge me?
Don't worry about it, Jackie boy. If he wins the Kentucky Derby, you'll break even.
I thought so. Now, come over here a minute, boys. We'll talk this little deal over and down. Play something, Phil, while I do a little dickering. Now, look, boys. My... Phil Harris and his orchestra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will present our thrilling, baffling, spine-tingling melodrama entitled Murder in the Library, or Book March the Spot. See, I love that.
Boy, are you corny.
Go away, Mary. Now, I will play the part of Police Captain O'Benny, as brave a bluecoat as ever wore bulletproof undies. Phil Harris and Kenny Baker will be my brave, loyal, and stupid assistants. Here's your badge, Phil.
Okay, Chief.
Here, Kenny, here's your badge, your uniform, and your club.
Okay, where's my fat feet?
On the opposite end of your flat head.
Oh, that's right.
Now, Mary Livingston will play the part of Mrs. Sugar Clunkenbush, a much-married society woman who makes a hobby of collecting husbands, guns, and life insurance.
Gee, do I have to kill all my husbands?
You've already killed 7 of them, Mary, and there's just 1 left.
Oh. One little husband sitting on a fence. Boom, boom, boom. I shot him in the pants.
Well, I suppose that wasn't corny.
I suppose you didn't write it.
Quiet. Now, the part of the butler will be played by Don Wilson, who has been in the service of Mrs. Clunkenbush for about... Don, how long have you been with Mrs. Clunkenbush?
It'll be 6 husbands in October.
I see. And now for our play, folks. The scene opens at police headquarters where we find Cap O'Benny very busy playing solitaire. Curtain. Music. Now let's see. There's a jack of clubs. Here's a 7 of hearts. I'll put that on the jack. No, I won't do that. That would be cheating. Or should I? No, I won't.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah?
What's the idea of playing solitaire with handcuffs on you?
I don't trust myself. I need the ace of spades, and it's up my sleeve.
I'll get it for you.
Oh, no, you won't. Why, you dirty crook, I ought to put you in jail. Now, let's see.
Is that the phone, Cap?
It ain't a Swiss vaudeville. Capo Benny speaking. Yes, sir. What? You say your wife ran away 8 months ago? Well, why didn't you report it sooner? Oh, you wanted to give her a good start. What? No, don't worry. I won't rush. Goodbye. Now, let's see. The 6 of hearts goes on the black king. Oh, I wish I wouldn't do that. But how else can I win?
Oh, Cap!
What is it, Sergeant Baker?
Somebody's been passing phony $1 bills all over town, and I've got one of them.
A dollar bill, eh? How do you know it's phony?
Washington is wearing Lincoln's beard.
Let me see that. You're right, and he's wearing Lincoln's hat, too.
You think that's something? Turn the bill over.
Good heavens, Carol Lombard is sitting on the eagle. Nice work, Baker. We got to report this to Washington. Can you get any more of these bills?
Yeah, my uncle makes them.
Your uncle? Well, you better tell him to stop or else. Hey, Cap. What is it, Harris?
You know the prisoner in cell 21 that sent his suit out to be pressed?
Yes?
Well, he was in it.
I'll wait for that one. All right. Hang out the vacancy sign and don't annoy me. I'll take it. Hello, Capo Benny speaking. What? A murder? Yes, hold everything. We'll be right over. Hey, fellas, what do you know? We've got a murder.
Hooray!
We've got a murder.
Yippee! I knew we'd get one if we waited long enough. Come on, fellas, let's go right over.
Where are we going, Chief?
Oh, darn it, I forgot to get the address. Gee, I hope they call back.
That's a fine how do you do. We wait around all year for a murder, we get one and you lose it.
Wait, I know. It must be Mrs. Clunkenbush on Park Avenue. She married her 8th husband 2 months ago, and he's about due for his lead anniversary. Come on, boys. Let's go. Calling all cars. Go to 215 Maple Street. Man beating up wife. That is all. Man beating up wife. Make a note of that, Sarge.
I got it, Chief.
Calling all cars. Go to 215 Maple Street. She's beating him up now. That is all. Turn up that note, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
Calling all cars. Go to your nearest grocer and ask for a package of Jell-O. That is all.
Well, I see our police department finally got a sponsor. Come on, faster, Sarge. Come on, man. Here's the place. This is the house right here. Baker, you break down the door.
Okay, hold my banana.
I told you 1,000 times not to eat on the job. Now break down the door. Let's give him a hand, Harris. Ready, set, go. Well, we've got that down. Here comes somebody now.
Did you ring, gentlemen?
Ring? No, we didn't. We're the police. Who are you?
I'm Blimp, the butler.
Blimp, the butler, eh?
Yes, and I didn't do it.
You didn't do what?
Goodness, haven't you heard? We think Mr. Clunkenbush has been murdered.
What makes you think so?
Well, he's in the library reading a book, and he hasn't turned a page in 3 days.
Make a note of that, Sarge.
Gotcha, Chief.
Can I make a note, too?
Quiet. Now tell me, Blimp, where's Mrs. Clunkenbush?
Right this way, gentlemen. She's out in the garden burying the gun.
Oh, burying the gun, eh? Her husband is murdered, and she's out in the garden burying the gun. What do you make of that, Baker?
She doesn't need it anymore.
Now you're clicking, you cluck. Come on, Blimp, take it to Mrs. Clunkenbush.
Right this way, you bums.
Come on, then. Aha! We got you this time, Mrs. Clunkenbush.
Oh, how do you do, Captain? I've been rather expecting you.
Oh, you have. Now there's no use calling, Clunky. Your butler, Blimp, broke down and confessed.
Blimp broke down, eh?
Yes.
I knew I should have filled him with helium.
Now listen, you just buried a gun in this garden, didn't you?
I buried a dagger, too.
Oh, so you not only shot your husband, but you stabbed him, too.
Yep, I got the daily double.
Well, you've gone too far, Mr. Clunkenbush. Now, you've had 8 husbands in 4 years, haven't you?
What about it?
And they all met untimely death. Take your first husband, the big game hunter. You went on a hunting trip with him, and he's the first thing you shot.
Well, he looked like a gazelle.
That's no excuse. And your second husband.
You mean Pasquale?
Yes, Pasquale. You no sooner fell in love with him than we found him laying on the floor with an arrow in his back. You did that.
Could have been Cupid, you know.
That's what you told the jury. And your third husband. Was killed, too. What happened to him?
All I did was slap him on the back.
Yes, but he was leaning out of a penthouse window at the time. And what about your fourth husband?
Oh, this is getting boresome.
It is, eh?
Oh, hello, Philsy. I didn't see you standing there.
Hello, sweetheart.
Sergeant Harris, do you know this woman?
Yes, we're engaged to be married. I'm going to be her next husband.
Well, congratulations and rest in peace. Now, let's go in and look at the body.
Hey, Cap!
What is it, Baker?
I was in the library just now, and I don't think Mr. Cluckenbush is dead yet.
How do you know?
I went to reach for his pulse, and he shook hands with me.
Well, let's hurry up in there. Imagine a man shot and stabbed and still alive.
There he is, Cap.
Mr. Cluckenbush, how do you feel?
A little drafty.
Well, I shouldn't wonder. Now tell me, can you name the person or persons who tried to kill you?
Why, of course I can. I was here at the time.
Then tell me exactly what happened. Make notes on this, Harry.
Okay, Chief.
Now go ahead.
Well, I was sitting here in the library reading a book,
Uh-huh.
when all of a sudden the door behind me opened, so I turned around and started free to see the party station. Of course, I couldn't tell the radio station where I said main door, and I figured my own estate was the great party station. And right at the time the roast to see the great beat, oh, it sent it. Oh, it was ghastly.
The man must be hysterical. Now, Mr. Cluckenbush, say that again and slower. This is important.
All right. I was sitting in the library reading a book, and my mistake the morning sentence.
Oh, she came in.
No, they was saved at 5 o'clock.
Oh, she didn't come in.
No, I was there at 7.
Oh, she came in.
Oh,
he's delirious now. He's getting weaker. Quick, get him a glass of water.
Here you are, Captain.
Thanks. Now drink this, quick. How do you feel now?
Oh.
Good heavens, he's dead. Mrs. Cluckenbush, what was in that glass of water?
Well, I only put in a sapling of Saturday, and then I was a sapling of cloth night. And then sapling, and that's the truth.
Move over, Cluckenbush. I'm tired. Play, Phil.
Everybody loves homemade ice cream. Ice cream that's rich and creamy smooth. Grand ice cream. And here's a new and better way to make it. It's made with Jell-O freezing mix and made just perfect. For Jell-O freezing mix is a wonderful new product that gives you ice cream that's velvety and rich. It has a beautiful creamy texture that's simply grand, and it's amazingly quick and easy to prepare. Open a can of Jell-O freezing milk, add milk and some whipped cream, and turn the mixture into your freezing tray. Stir only once during the whole freezing process and take out 6 servings of delicious ice cream. One of your favorite flavors will be rich, smooth chocolate, the chocolate flavor that can't be beat. Then there's maple walnut, real vanilla, and fruit flavors that are real fruits in their own sweetened juices, strawberry, tutti frutti, and orange pineapple. There are 6 luscious flavors in all. If your grocer hasn't any in stock, he'll be glad to order it for you. So ask him tomorrow for Jell-O freezing mix.
This is the last number of the 33rd program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time, when we will present our version of David O. Selznick's outstanding film production, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. So be sure and listen in. And guess who's going to be Tom Sawyer, folks?
No kidding, Jack. Are you going to be Tom Sawyer?
Of course I am, Mary.
Do you think you can have your face lifted by next Sunday?
I think so, yes. Good night, folks.
J-E-L-L. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Now Bob and Ray have something to tell us.
You're going over to Fred Falvey's first, I guess, huh?
Yes, we are. Now that I have a microphone, Bob, we can get right over there. And here we are in the workshop of Fred Falvey down in his basement. Fred, you know, is the famous do-it-yourselfer. And I'm sure that he's all prepared to pass along some more of his helpful hints to you today. Incidentally, Fred, that big wall fan you got going over there, that's new, isn't it?
Well, that's part of a little gadget I rigged up to air condition the basement workshop for the summer. I drilled a hole in the side of our refrigerator upstairs, and I ran a pipe down to this fan. The fan sucks the cool air out of the refrigerator and blows it around here.
Well, that's quite an idea. I imagine, though, it runs your electric bill up pretty high, doesn't it?
Oh, we keep the refrigerator set just the way it was before. Food gets rancid, but I'll be working down here in the real comfort, even though the hottest months may be bothering other folks.
So, here we have just another example, my dear friends, of better living by doing it yourself,
Yes,
Fred?
this is just another example of better living by doing it yourself. Incidentally, the temperature in here now is down to about 40. I think I'll turn the thing off for a while.
Yeah, well, it should help a little. It's getting pretty chilly here. Tell me, Fred, what tips have you chosen to pass along to the home handyman in our audience this week?
Well, this week, Ray, I'm going to demonstrate how you can cut out one of the biggest items in your wife's budget by making her nylon stockings right in your own home workshop.
Gee, I never realized that it was possible, really, to make nylon hosiery in the basement workshop. I thought it took a great deal of equipment.
Well, it does take some, but I've managed to cut corners here and there. The basic ingredients of nylon are quite inexpensive: water, air, and carbon. Of course, I use regular household air and water, and I have the girls at the office saving all their old carbon paper for me. Then I scrape off the carbon. I have everything I need except this machine here, which blends the ingredients into nylon. One of these costs about $450,000, but I have a friend in the business who got one for me wholesale.
Well, now I notice that you've poured the ingredients into the machine there, Fred.
That's right.
And I wonder if you'd show us just how it produces the nylon yarn.
Well, it's all done automatically, of course, just by throwing this switch. Here, I'll show you.
And there we have it. Nylon yarn produced right in a home workshop. But, of course, you still have the problem now of weaving it into hosiery, Fred. Do you have another machine to do that?
Well, you can buy a hosiery machine, but of course that's just a hobby with me here, so I'm doing the weaving by hand in my spare time. You can see that I've got about a quarter of an inch of the toe of one stocking done here already.
Mm-hmm. That must really be a painstaking job, weaving those little fine threads together.
Well, you can't see to do it with the naked eye at all. I hold a magnifying glass in one hand and weave with the other.
And they'll be produced, I suppose, at a fraction of what the same item would cost you in a store.
Well, I don't know what it would cost in a store, but these will run me about $3,000 a pair.
So once again, we've seen an example of better living by doing it yourself in the basement workshop of Fred Falvey, the do-it-yourselfer.
Now for a little screwball comedy from the likes of Jack Kirkwood. This is from 1945.
Boys, I'm surprised.
I'm Kirkwood.
I'm Lee.
I'm Harris.
I'm Wellington.
Well, how do you do?
And this is the Jack Kirkwood Show.
Hey, you! Are you listening?
You've all heard of the newest argument among scientific men, whether the world is round or egg-shaped. Well, here's an egg shaped like a man who's been around too long. Jack Kirkwood.
Thank you, Jimmy Wallace, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I was almost late again this evening. I stopped on the way over to see an old girlfriend of mine. Her name is Ann. Ann Nuts. Ann Nuts. No good either way. She sure is the skinniest dame I ever saw. Boy, what a figure. When we were kids, we nicknamed her Snake Hips on account of the way her hips rattled. Now, everywhere she walks, she's followed by sailors. They're sure a crap game is going on somewhere. But she really is a colorful character. She's the only girl I know who has blue eyes, brown hair, purple lips, and yellow jaundice. Very colorful. But don't get me wrong, she has plenty of S.A. That stands for sex appeal. You put a lot of sacks over her, she appeals to you. In fact, I finally put her into a sack and was heading for the river, but she kicked up such a row, I let the old cat out of the bag. Over here. And I'd like to go along at a steady pace tonight.
I'd like to go long and steady you on your way home tonight.
I'll need it.
I'd like to go long and steady with Van Johnson, starting tonight.
Well, Lily and Lee, why are you always daydreaming about actors?
Oh, I don't know. There just seems to be something so glamorous about them.
Glamorous? Ah, yes, that's right. I'm an actor. I ought to know. All it takes is courage, ability, good contacts, an agent, a publicity man, and $3 in the bank.
Why $3 in the bank?
If I had any more, I wouldn't be an actor.
You're silly.
No, I'm Kirkwood.
In the winter time, in the valley green, when the snow is snowing on the window pane, and the fat lady in the vaudeville rides a velocipede upon the windowsill.
Very good. It's 4 different keys. We transpose a sight. Read and fake, too. Double the cotton patch. Do you mind if I go to work in this garter factory? I want a job that's a soft snap. Hey, what's all the rumpus going on out there in the hall?
Oh, some fellow, I don't know who he is, keeps calling you a bum.
Me, a bum? Let me at him. Where is he?
Take it easy, pal. I'm right here.
Oh, hello there, my good man. Aren't you the cab driver who brought me over to the studio this afternoon?
Yeah, that's right. Now, how about paying for the ride? Now, come on, pay for the ride.
The ride.
Pay for the ride. Get the money.
Get the ride yet. Oh, yes. Say, how would you like to be on the radio? Can you sing?
Sure, I can sing.
Go ahead.
And if it's vocalize.
That's much better than Harris does. Hey, Harris.
Yes, Jack.
Now, how about taking over the melody department while I step out and make a phone call? Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Harris will hack his way through a little thing called If I Had You. Sing it nicely.
I could show the world how to smile. I could be glad all of the while. I could change the gray skies to blue if I had you. I could leave the old days behind, leave all my pals I'd never mind. I could start my life all anew if I had you. I could climb the snow-capped mountains, sail the mighty ocean wide. I could cross the burning desert if I had you by my side. I could be a king, dear, uncrowned, humble or poor, rich or renowned. There is nothing I couldn't do. If I had you.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. That was just about what I expected. So I wasn't disappointed. Much. No kidding, Tommy. I liked it, and it brought us right to the Madhouse Little Theater.
Tonight, the Madhouse comedy, drama, and a whole bunch of other stuff that we can't do over the air, players, bring us an action-packed adventure of life along the African veldt. Deep in the heart of the belching Congo, we find Professor Kirkwood and the Frobisher Neep expedition forging ever onward in the search for the missing scientist, J. Dangle Punkley. As the scene opens, our little party is preparing to resume its journey after being held up several days by a driving rainstorm. Curtain.
Well, we may as well push on, Chief. Looks like it stopped raining.
Yep, I guess it has.
Hey! What's the idea of putting a hole through my head?
Sorry, you were standing in the light. I wanted to see if the sun was out. And we can't move until Lady Gwendolyn gets back, though. I wonder what's keeping her.
Here she comes now, Chief.
Oh, Professor. Oh, I thought I'd never see you again. What a frightful experience. I was chased for miles by a dreadful monster.
Maybe it was the same one that chased me.
What did it look like?
It was a serpent in front and a dragon in the rear.
Well, maybe it had been on its feet all day. Gad, I wish I had some milk to drink. We haven't had any for months. Come on, let's get out of here. Got the camel started, Harris?
Yes, Chief.
Fine, give me a drag of it, will you?
Come on, Chief. Let's find Jane Dangle Punkley. What are you waiting for?
Half-hour program. It's possible. You're right, though, Harris. Come on. Let's all look for some mint sauce.
Mint sauce? What for?
So we can take it on the lamb. I love it.
3 days later, we find our little group still trudging wearily through the jungle. Finally, realizing that they are getting nowhere fast, Kirkwood calls the expedition to a halt. Unable to control his temper any longer, Kirkwood speaks, his voice trembling with rage.
Darn it.
We'd better get started, Professor. Maybe somebody else will find Jay Dangle.
Say, that's right. Then we'd be out of a job, wouldn't we? well, come on, folks. We might as well continue the search. Lady Gwendolyn, quit clinging to that vine.
Well, it started clinging first.
Hey, look.
What?
There's a big river up ahead.
Where?
Gee, that's full of crocodiles. Oh, we'd better make a detour, Chief.
Oh, pish-tosh. They won't mind if we cross the river. They're probably very friendly. Watch. I'll just lean over the bank and wave my hand at them.
Is he friendly?
Sure. See, he's waving my hand right back at me. Well, let's make a detour.
Oh, Professor, I'm disappointed.
So I have a cook's tour. What's that?
This is the first time I've ever seen you afraid.
Me? Why, I'm afraid of nothing. Nothing. But when it comes to something, that's different. I'll never forget my first expedition through these jungles. I was walking through the undergrowth, and suddenly a rubber tree snapped at me.
Snapped at you?
Well, I may be stretching it a little. Anyway, I was, reminds me. I was hacking my way along the trail.
Hacking?
Yes, I had a cough at the time. You know, I think I like those just as well as the ones they're telling this year.
My, isn't this a pretty little clearing we're walking through?
Not only that, it's the only clearing in the world with a door in it.
Oh, look out! I've got to run! I've got to run!
Hey, who are you?
Just a little stalking. Wait a minute. What's a stocking joke doing in the middle of a jungle scene?
Oh, I just thought I needed a good sock gag here.
Chief, look! There's something moving in that bush.
It looks like a boar.
Anyone we know? Oh, never mind. I don't think we can milk that one any further. I sure wish I had some milk, though.
Professor, what's that over there?
Egad, it's a cow.
It isn't a cow, Chief. It's a tiger.
Don't be silly, Harris. I know what a cow looks like. You just aren't used to seeing a cow with stripes. They're different over here. This is our chance to get some milk. You stay here. I'm going over and milk her.
Oh, boy. At last we get some milk.
Of course, it'll take a little longer to milk her from the inside. What will happen to our two courageous explorers? Has Kirkwood milked his last gag? And what about Lady Gwendolyn? How come she always goes along on these expeditions anyway? Almost every week we ask you these same questions, and you still don't know, do you? How could you be so dumb? Well, you just keep on trying. It's good for you. Thanks, lads. That was Every Time, played by Irving Miller and his Junior Symphony. Nice bunch of kids they are, too. That's the baldest bunch of kids I've ever seen. Outside of the front row at the opera.
Did you say opera?
Ah, 'twas the glittering opera. Hushed was the throng. The headline tenor broke into song.
Say it's only a paper moon. sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me.
That closes up another clam bake for you by the Madhouse Little Players, Singers, and Stagehands. The Kirkwood crew will be back to ball things up again soon, and, oh yes, this is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
I'm Kirkwood.
I'm Lee.
I'm Harris.
I'm Wallington.
Well, how do you do? And this is the Jack Kirkwood Show.
Are you listening?
I never got to smile and say hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of people who like to stand around and watch a steam shovel. Well, here's a man who likes people to watch while he stands around and shovels steam. Jack Kirkwood.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy Wallington. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to go shopping with my wife. She bought herself a nice outfit and a new fur coat. Nice fur, too. Unborn bath mat, I think it is. She bought me a suit, too, a sports suit, $7.95. For $1 extra, they sew it together. Looked kind of shop-worn to me, and after looking it over, I said to the man, what are those little insects in the seams? He said, silkworms. It ain't quite finished yet. I said, that's a funny color. What do you call that shade? He said, that's the new fudge brown. You can have it plain or with nuts. The thing I like best about my outfit is the tie, though. My wife did it herself. It's the first time I ever saw a tie with sleeves, but I like it. She said she'd like to have bought me more things, but we have to live according to the budget. Budget, that's French for let's do without it and put it on a horse. I'd like to run up a good score on laughs tonight.
I'd like to run up the country.
I'd like to run up the street for a new dress.
Well, Lily and Lee, I'll help you do it, Lil. I'll help you run up the street. I have my portable sewing machine right here.
Gee, thanks, Jack.
Don't mention it. Just grab that side over there by the curb. Careful, I'll just knock off this sidewalk. Good. Now we've slide it in the machine. Now I'll run up the street for you. There you are. How's that?
Oh, gee, that's swell. And you know what?
What?
I'll bet I'm the only woman in Hollywood with a lamppost in her bustle.
I hope you won't tell anyone how handy I am with this sewing machine. They'll think it's a low pursuit.
Hello, Kirkwood.
Low pursuit? How's Mrs. Pursuit?
Still leading me a merry chase.
Oh, dear old Mary Chase. I haven't seen her for a long time. You mind if I wring your neck? My doorbell's out of order.
Not at all, but I wish...
Excuse me, Tommy.
Jack, could I speak to you alone, please?
Sure, what's up, Wallington?
Oh, it's awful. I'm being sued.
For what?
Well, breach of promise, she said.
Thanks, lads. You really did that one up brown. A nice blues number, too. And it went very well with your red noses. And now here comes our serviceman special, pretty little Jeannie McKeon, who has thrilled millions of listeners in Washington, Oregon, California, and all points east. Jeannie has since learned it isn't polite to point. She will now thrill us with Ya Betcha. Go ahead.
Well, I miss ya, you betcha, every minute of the hour. Will I miss ya, you betcha, till you come marching home. Will I write ya, you betcha, you don't have to worry about me. I will write a letter nightly till you come marching home. I'll put my heart upon the shelf, on that you can rely. I'll stay at home all by myself. I love you, darling, you're my guy. Will I wait, dear? You betcha. Will I wait for you forever till it's over? You betcha. And you come marching home. Till you come marching home, I'll put my heart upon the shelf, on that you can rely. I'll stay at home all by myself. Love you, darling, you're my guy. Will I wait, dear, you betcha. Will I wait for you forever till it's over? You betcha. And you come marching home.
That was great. It really stopped the show. Now I'm wondering how I'll get it started again. No, Kitty, Judy, I like it because it brought us right to the Madhouse Little Theater.
Kirkwood! Today, the Madhouse, comedy, drama, and if you must laugh, please do it in the right place, players. Present another chapter in the lives of the Jeeper Coonies, of the Kentucky Hill Coonies. As the curtain rises, we find Pa Cooney sprawled in the middle of the floor. Ma Cooney is rocking in her favorite chair by the window. Curtains, music!
Pa, there's a spider crawling down your back.
Poisonous one, Ma?
Reckon so. Looks like a black widow.
I wish you'd find out for sure. I hate to go wasting my strength swinging at a harmless one.
Can't tell now, Pa. He just went down inside your shirt. There he comes out. Doggone, he ain't black no more. He's all white.
Yeah, I reckon that chipmunk I keep down there must have scared him. Oh, I hate to keep mentioning it all the time, but I'm hungry again.
Oh, Pa Cooney, I just fed you yesterday. That's all you think about, eating and a-sleeping and sleeping and a-eating. You don't care how hard I work. You don't think you love me no more.
I do, too. I love the ground you walk on. Looks like you got most of it on you, too.
It's nice to hear you say it, Pa.
I'm always saying nice things.
Oh, Pa.
Yeah,
Will you still love me when I'm old and ugly?
I sure do, Ma. Unlatch and trek in.
Hello, folks.
Talk right through the door, too. I think that door's thin. We couldn't hear you at all. Well, what you been up to, daughter? Your face looks clean.
I ain't your daughter. I'm Cindy Lou Scroggin. I came over to borrow your horsewhip for my grandmother.
Now, what could...
Kind of animal mule with her or something.
Now, what could your poor little frail old grandmother do with a horsewhip?
She has a canary, and it refuses to sing.
Hey, Gal, darn it. It's them coys feuding again. Oh, get out of the way, Gal. Get away from that window. Oh, doggone it. That bullet went right through Cindy Lou's head.
Oh, shucks. It's all right. Does feel a mite drafty, though. Reckon I'd better go home and plug it up. Bye, folks.
Sure. Yes, sir. Sure, a lot of shooting. I hope Effie ain't out there.
Effie? Who's Effie?
That's our daughter, Pa.
Dag-nabbit, another one?
Effie was our firstborn, Pa. Don't you remember? The one with only 10 toes?
Oh, sure. The failure. The one all them traveling freak shows kept turning down. What was it they called her, Ma?
Normal, I think it was.
Too bad.
I better call her. What was her name?
Whose name?
Effie's.
Never heard of it. Don't think I know it.
Doggone, I knew it just a minute ago. Sarah, Esmeralda, Katrinka, Effie. That's it, Effie.
Effie.
Effie!
Effie!
Oh, Effie!
Oh, Effie! Your ma's calling you. Get up here, I'll dig it.
I'm a-coming.
Well, hurry up.
Say, Pa.
What?
There's a stranger coming up the road. I can tell he ain't no revenue, though.
Wow.
He ain't got no bullet holes in him.
Oh, well, it's all right then. Unlatch, trek in. Howdy.
Oh, are you one of them city fellers?
Yes?
My ma told me all about you, Slickers.
She did?
Yep. Come on in.
That's my daughter. What do you think of her? You're a gentleman.
You've sure got a lot of children, haven't you? I saw a yard full of them when I came up.
Yeah, before the feuding started, we was running the rabbits around here a close second.
Well, that's what I came up here to talk to you about. You want to keep them alive, don't you?
I don't know. Why?
Oh, Pa Cooney. Of course we do, stranger.
Of course we do.
Well, then you'd better buy some of these can't-miss bullets I'm selling. Only 50 cents a box. The coys just bought some.
Oh, that's where they got 'em, eh? Okay, stranger. Them coys ain't going to get ahead of us. We'll take a box.
Sure nice of you to come around. How about staying for victuals?
Well,
Me and Effie will whip up something.
Effie? Who's Effie, Ma?
Effie's our daughter.
Doggone, every time I turn around, there's another one. Oh, there go them coys are shooting at us again. Can you look out the window and see what's happening, Ma?
Yep. They got Luke and Clem.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh. There goes Ty.
Oh, gosh. I'm awful scared we're going to lose this feud. Don't know how long our young ones will hold out. Say, stranger, how many bullets did them coys buy?
They bought a box with 25 in it.
Only 25? Doggone, that's great. We can't lose the feud.
Why not, Paul?
We got more kids than they got bullets. Lads, I've been finished. It would have been in a little Spanish town. It was delivered by Butch Miller and his hams, otherwise known as 12 Meatballs. thank you. After hearing that, I know I'm a-going.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
You have been listening to the Radio Theater Channel Weekly Download. Check out our continuous stream at www.otrlisten.com. And join us next week for another Radio Theater Channel Weekly Download.